Proof of stake was born as a first evolution after proof of work. There have been a very big division in way of thinking or believing which is the best solution to use for a blockchain. And the key difference between proof of work and proof of stake is that proof of work uses an external element to secure the blockchain, which are the mining devices, while proof of stake uses an internal resource, which is the balance of the coin inside the blockchain to secure the blockchain. This removes all the need of high expenses for electricity, for hardware devices, and create a blockchain where the node can run in a small Raspberry Pi with solar panels. It's much more green. Yet has some limits. The limits are due by the security methodology used in proof of stake require the stake to have a value. The stake is the main coin of the blockchain. So if the economy of a blockchain with proof of stake is $1 million, worth $1 million, the cost to break the blockchain is below $1 million. Now, if the blockchain is used just to trade the token itself, it becomes nonsensical to spend more of the worth of what you can steal, because at that point, just give your money and you made a better deal. But in the moment a proof of stake blockchain is used to secure titles of something that is worth more than the economy of the blockchain, then corrupting the blockchain may be worthwhile. Let's say a blockchain for real estate, where title of ownership of buildings are managed in the blockchain. The economy of the blockchain is $1 million, but the title refers to buildings that are worth $100 million. Then investing 1 million or 2 million to break the blockchain, to change the ownership of a title, meaning I sell a building to somebody, he pays me, then I break the blockchain and I put back the title to me, removing the transaction where I transfer the title to somebody else, then is risky. So, is a proof of stake blockchain used for warehouse receipt, for trade, for cargo ownership, for bill of lading, for real estate or other ownership, art, jewelry? Then we always need to pay attention that the value of the economy of the blockchain need to be way, way above the total amount of titles in the blockchain. Where proof of participation comes, proof of participation has been implemented to create blockchain where there is no need of an external or internal value, but is just the security just given by the node participating into making the blockchain. In this case, only when people abandon the blockchain, so have no more interest in protecting it, then become vulnerable. So even if the title are not something with a value, so besides securing all the blockchain for real estate, diamonds, warehouse receipt, trade, etc., proof of participation, like what we have in ZooBC, is ideal to create blockchain to manage title like medical records or subscriptions or things that value are not relevant monetary but to privacy, to other things. In the evolution of technology to secure blockchain, there have been several approaches and a federation of nodes, so selected group of nodes that have the authority to manage all the data in the blockchain, even if other nodes participate, seems to be the most secure, but have the downsides of being centralized because people pre-select which are the nodes, and thus the people they actually manage the blockchain. So once that these people is corrupted, there you go, you have your blockchain that is corrupted. In proof of participation, we use a selection of nodes to have a sort of federated role to bring the security super high. But the methodology to have a node to become part of the federation is completely left to the public, decentralized, so there is no pre-selection and there is not a way to get a node there unless the decentralization rules are followed completely. So people have to have a node that participate properly, they show constant participation, to follow a queue, to be elected then by selection inside the registry, which is the federation. In this way, the decentralization is complete, but security is very high. Proof of stake has a meaning in the moment that the stake is the core element treated in the blockchain. So blockchain where the main coin represents a value and the value to defend is the main coin itself, then proof of stake makes sense. But blockchain that need to have uses such as title management, ownership of artists and other things, or even things that are non-financial related like medical records rather than organization of job tasks of other things for decentralized organizations, need a blockchain where the main token is not important. Because implementing a solution like this with a proof of stake blockchain will make it easy for people to rebuild a better blockchain without the transaction that they want to remove. Just acquiring a lot of tokens, and because the tokens are worth nothing, it's very easy for them to acquire them. So a blockchain that doesn't have the main token as the core things to protect, and the main token that doesn't have a value, then proof of participation is the perfect way to keep the blockchain secure.